Hi everyone, it's Sheena from For the Love of Paper, and I'm going to start something new. I want to try very quickly in the next 2 days or so, bust out 2 journals for 2 of my friends in Bolivia. They always help with interpretation services. They may or may not watch me. I'm not sure if they do or not. But they also have their own crafty stuff themselves. One does journals, and I had brought back some journals from her my last trip. And the other one does a lot of baking. So we're all 3 got crafty spirits or decorative artsy spirits in some form or fashion. So I wanted to make something handmade for them before I go down, and I have a rice box here that I'm going to turn into something. And then I'll figure out the other one. But I have absolutely no plan. I'm literally just going to wing it. And you guys are going to watch me. I have no pages pulled. I'm really not even sure what style this is going to be. So, you're just going to see what I'm doing. Friday night, I just got home from work, changed my clothes, and I want to craft. And it's about to start snowing, anytime soon. Which reminds me, my shovel's in my car. Okay, well, that we'll just have to deal with later. It shouldn't be any amount of snow that I can't go get it after this video. So, I'm going to try to pull out some fabrics to cover this with. And I have a lot. I do. Just looking for something. Is that identical? No. Something for them. I have these fabric quarters. I've had them for a long time. I kind of like that one. Yeah, like I said, I have no, these are all from Joann's. I'm almost certain of that. Let's see what else I might be able to grab here. There's purple. I do not know their favorite color. And since the camera is rolling, this is crooked, that's gonna bother me. Sorry. There we go. Since the camera's rolling, I can't ask them, but let's see if I can grab potentially one more stack, maybe. Can't see. Let me turn on another light. Okay, there's another light. There's floral. That one's from the Dollar Tree, I'm pretty certain. There's this green. That one I've used. I don't know where that's from. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go with this one just because I could be digging and digging and digging. Because there's no short supply of fabric. And yeah, we're going to go with this one. So, let me go ahead and turn my Fabri-Tac. Because this is probably a thinner fabric, I may have to see if I can see that red through the other side, which I may, but yeah, you can definitely see it. So, let's see. Because I want this to be, well, I don't know what I want it to be. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to grab This is my paper from Bolivia. That is sugarcane. And I think that's long enough. Nah. Let me just check I did even cut this straight. So if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that could be a difference too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This back's a little bit longer. So I am gonna need to cut that. Let me go ahead and do that. If this is 6 here, I just need to take a little of that off. And then it should be even. I'm thinking, you definitely can't see through that. So, the spine, I may put a different piece down. So I'm just thinking, this is folded in half. It's a little over 6, which is each side. So we're gonna rough this out a little bit. We're gonna glue that down on that side, that down on that side, and then we should be able to cover most of this red, and I can put a thicker piece of paper there. So today was a crazy day. Any day I'm in the office is a crazy day, but some days feels more so than others. And I'm just glad to be off. Go ahead and wrap this. I'm gonna actually put this up into the edge from the flat side there. Pull out my little bone folder, scraper thing. That's down, and then flip this over. Just gonna cut these. Cut that there. Just a little one there. I think I cut this one the wrong direction. Can you guys see that? That way. And then we're gonna fold that way, that way. Let's go ahead and fold this smaller one. I think didn't get the whole way to the edge here. I am on day 3 with no Mountain Dew. I did get the caffeine supplements. I haven't taken it yet, but I haven't nixed all soda from my diet, just particularly Mountain Dew, because I'm terrible. Really, there's no question. I'm kind of like an addict about it. Like, I have an addiction to Mountain Dew. I have since like my whole life as a kid. And I've given it up before, so I just drink all my calories of Mountain Dew. So I had some Mexican food for lunch today, so I did have a Pepsi. All right, that's a little sticky, but it's okay. It's going to be covered. This is essentially just to get rid of the red for the purpose of like just a base. I I got some yummy stuff, maybe if I have time or I end up doing another video. I have all the time in the world right now. I'll show you. I got some stuff from Roxy. No, Rachel at Roxy Creations. And I've been a little hoarder, as she says. My hoardy papers. Her papers are my hoardy papers. But I did get some in the mail yesterday, and I've really been holding out on making some real nice vintage Italian book page, ephemera, ledger paper, Italian documents. Is that right? Do I want to go that direction? Yep. I've been really holding out on that. But if I have time, I'll do it before I leave. But definitely whenever I come back. Like I said, I want to try and get my friends these 2 journals done before I head out and take them something. One of them that does crafting, does journals, embroidery, and stuff like me. I messaged her and I was like, can I get some embroidery from you while I'm down there? And send her some pictures of some things. That's just one thing I cannot do. I'm so heavy-handed. I wish I could. I wish I knew how. Without breaking needles in my hand. But I'm not there yet. So she's going to embroider a few things and I'll pay her whenever I get there. Okay, so that is definitely good. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the spine yet, but let's go ahead and open this up. I think I should be able to make it this way, like this. So, and this is just the basics for covering a journal. Question to self. If this is the inside, I still have opportunity to cover it. If I do it this way, then the red's still showing. So I need to figure out. Let me just cut this down. Either way, I know what size I need. So let me go ahead, cut and tear. Oops. And cut and tear again. Okay. So, and if I use this side, what? Oh, that is the red. No, I don't want it that way. I want to put this down like this. I keep confusing myself. And then flip it over like this, I think. And can I see anything? No, that's like all pretty good. I need to look through the camera though, to see if I can see. You know how the white comes around? That's what I want to see, if that shows through in any form or fashion. I think we're good. And I think I want it that direction. Yep. Okay. So this is going to be extra. You can still get another full journal out of that. And still have the strip here too. So this is what I might put down the inside, actually, because I think it will cover it. I mean, something else is going to have to go on there, but that can go down the inside. All right. I'm getting a plan. A plan. And I think I'm going to sew around this. So what I may do, is I'm gonna test this here. We're going to glue stick this into place. And then I'll miter corners and stuff. Okay. So we have this down. It's got to come this way a little bit. Yep. Are we pretty even? No. Now are we? I hear a horse and carriage. It is about to snow, and I hear. Okay. Sorry, that might be dreadful to some of you. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. Okay. Now let's I'm going to snip that. Snip that. That. And that. And then this needs a little bit more over here on this corner. Just enough to stick it in place. Because if I sew it, then it doesn't make a difference. It will be down. It will definitely be down then. This just makes it a little bit sturdier. I didn't glue any corner, it appears. Okay. So then the Fabri-Tac, we will, I'm just going to put a bead across here. A little bit more than a bead. Smush it because it's fabric. And you want to make sure that you're smooth and don't have like big glops. Yeah, that horse is still clip-clopping out there. I would love if you guys could hear it. It almost feels like it's literally coming right by my apartment. And usually they don't. That's definitely it. I can't see it yet because all my blinds are closed, but they have like take tourists around the town on a horse. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like a big, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a big wagon type thing. And you can fit like 12, maybe 15 people in the back of it. And they take people around town, the battlefield, on this thing. And I'm very surprised it's out on an evening that it's about to snow. Because actually, they start outside of town, bring them in town, around town, and then go back out of town. So, yeah. I just happened to be on the root. Okay. So then we're all good with that. Let's go across here. And what I'll probably end up doing, since this is the inside and I do want to cover the middle, is I'm going to put some pieces of paper over this or something over it, like panels, if that makes sense. All right, so for the most part, that is good. This would be the front. And then here, I just need to glue that down a little bit better. I wonder if I could just snip off a little bit of that. I usually have Fabri-Tac in the Sugar Bell icing bottles, but the Fabri-Tac that is currently in that bottle is on having a little bit rebellion. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm gonna need to get it really hot and get it out before I can put this in that one, because it is definitely not choosing. I don't even know how to explain it. It comes out in blobs. It's probably temperature related. I do tend to have it colder in here, not by my own desire, but because my electric for a shoebox is like $260. That's the world I live in. So, all right, I think we're good. So if I had a black piece of black gray, this is where what are we gonna do with this? I want to put whatever I'm putting on the inside. Do I? I was gonna say before I sew, but should I sew and then glue the panels on? It's been a while since I did a fabric cover like this. So, decisions. What am I up to? 23 minutes, okay. One problem is going to be that I don't have black in there. I have tan thread in the sewing machine, but I'm still feeling like I think I want to sew this. And then I want to put black panels in here, or gray, something of the sort. And I need to put something down here too, which could be, let me try this. Just to see. I have threads going every which way. If that were there, and this were here, then you can no longer see the red. And this is going to sturdy that spine up a little bit as far as, how do I want to explain it? Like whenever I poke the holes, that instead of just the solid cardboard, this adhesive tape is going to give it a little bit more like durability, and the puncture holes are not going to be like, I guess like come apart or spread is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then if I were this, like that. And I'm thinking that I want to put those black or gray panels down before this, and then this stick out the sides. Yes. Let me just grab a piece of black. I should have it right here. And this more than likely is Stampin' Up. Whatever their official black colored cardstock name would be. So, what did I say this was? Approximately 7.5, and this is 6. And I'm going to need 2 of them. Okay. So we'll start with the 6. Oh, you know what? This is not going to be 2 pieces because this is an 8.5 by 11. So there's no part of this that's going to produce 2 6-inch pieces. So I need another one. I could have 12 by 12, but that's even further away. So we're just going to go with doing it like this, which is fine. Okay, so now we have 2 6s here. For scraps, and that's not going to cut 7 1/4. So we'll use this one. Let me put this glue back on these things since I'm not using them to preserve them. That could be why my things go bad. All right, now we need 7 1/4-ish. Which is probably where? Well, that's interesting. It's got to be like right here. I'm gonna go a little bit more just because I can see that line. And okay, I'm gonna go a little bit less. All right. We'll go to that line there, see what happens. Yeah. And this got to be less than 6. Maybe the line, the quarter line, 5 3/4. Okay. So, yeah. And then this is going to go down here. So essentially, yeah. Okay. Now we're doing something I want to. This one. So let me just check where we landed. Just a smidge over 7 and essentially the same. You know what? Why don't I just put this thing in the thing? Does that make sense to you? Put the thing in the thing. We're going to where is the line? Now I can't see. This one's this line here. Okay. And oh, I didn't get that all the way to the top. I better not tear it. Just cut it. And then we'll use that end. I just did that. That really makes me nervous. That looks like it's cutting off a lot. I guess I did cut that much off though. Alright, are we basically the same? Just a little slither more. Good. Alright. So then we should be done with that. I cleaned up yesterday and I didn't just like straighten up. You know, there's all this stuff up here around the edges now. I actually went through my bins of things, like bins of here's things that I need to put away. I actually finally did that for the first time in a very long time. So that's gonna go there. This thing here is bothering me. Much better. And then this is gonna go here. Like that. And then we will have this down the middle. Like that. And that's gonna have a torn edge up here on this end because it's already torn down here. So it'll be tatty. I'm still definitely thinking I want to sew before I put this on. So the sewing's under it from the cover. And I need to change the thread and I'm gonna do like a black. Ooh, I could use silver. I have silver left over from Christmas. So I might use a silver zigzag on that. Yeah. And then these will get glued down. And then this will get glued down. So, what's something that I can do that's not going to take me forever and be off camera? Even if I pick paper, I'm going to be over there. So, what if I thought about what will go on the cover? So let me pull up all these scraps, these things that I have around here everywhere. Okay. This I'm not saving, that little piece I'm not saving. This corner is a no. This, oh, this is a no. Those little pieces I will keep. I'll actually put them over here. Something that I like to do is put, like decorate, like postcards to put on the front. So let me see. I'll grab them down and audition some ideas. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I'm not even sure which personality this one's gonna be for. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this is all my postcards based on my new having like things with like things. These are obviously like some butterfly cards I had. I don't think I want that. Those are fairies. I don't think I want that. What are these right here? Watermelon. I forget what the word is. Watermelon. But watermelons are delicious in Bolivia. Delicious. Put that in there. I don't want any of those. Here's some more of these like frame type ones here. Roses, candle, phones, typewriter. That could be how I decipher these. For them. I think I'm definitely going to use one of these. One of those, there's one with a camera hanging. Maybe it's back this way. Like here. Hope is a good thing and maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. Return ancients. Let's see what this looks like on here. Not feminine enough, so that means I might want to go the other direction for the other sister. So there's this one. Don't like the tulips with this flower pattern. These cherries. I love it. I love it that you get a little crinkle above your nose when looking at me like I'm nuts. What's this? It's got tomatoes on it, but the quote isn't necessarily the best. Yes, the past can hurt, but I think you can either run from it or learn from it. In spite of you and me and the whole silly world going to pieces, I love you. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's not the look. I do think I want to use one of these for one of the girls, but I'm thinking not that pattern. It needs to be a different pattern. So then the next option are these. And you guys can see that okay. It's like flower butterfly. That doesn't go there. That's not too crazy. It's too purple. I love those sunflowers. This was a pack that I got. Are these double-sided? No way. They sure are. Wow. Succulents. Embroidery. I love this one. That I like, but it's not the right color. It's got a lot of purple to it. No. None of these are the right colors. That's not the right flower. No. Okay. Let's see if I can just flip through these pretty quick. Let's see if anything sticks out. Oh, there's another hearse. No, there's another horse coming back. Ugh. Decisions. too bright probably. I love that mushroom. Oh man. Let me just see. No, okay. So with the exception of the butterfly, because it has this black and white to it, that's the only one I like out of it. And I'm not even sure that's the one. So then I'll put these back and pull out these here. And see if there's anything in these. No. I didn't like the way that felt. I'm thinking this one's gonna go for the one for the baker. And I really like the bright contrast of that butterfly on there. I'm not seeing anything that's sticking out to me that I prefer better. Right now, anyway. So, and these journals, I'm gonna kind of make like a writing journal. I know they don't collage, so I'm thinking that might be where I land. So I'll put that back, and then let me place these on the inside. I can feel them. Feel them from where I put the tape. Okay. So it would be this direction. I'm pretty sure it's the top. Yeah. Do I have some, that's gold, not silver. That's silver. Yeah. I'm gonna put some little corners on there. So what is that? Little, like a little swirly things. Okay. Can I find 4 of them? That's the same. That's the same but different color. This one. That's the same. So one more. Is that silver? Nope. Is that silver? Yep. Okay. So I'm not going to put these on yet, like firmly put them on yet, but those will go on there on the corners. Yep. Yeah. This one looks upside down. I think it is. Look at all this glue on my fingers. Yep, that's right. So those will go on there, and I can still probably add some things to decorate this, give it a little bit of 3D. Get rid of the straight corners and like a bow, maybe a label, something else to make that pop out. So I think that's the direction I'm gonna go. I really like that this is black and white and this has the black and white. And even though they're different patterns, it's like bringing the two together. So that's where I'm gonna settle on that. And I probably, 45 minutes, yeah, I'll probably stop the video here. I'm going to change my thread to silver. And I'm gonna zigzag around the whole outside, glue the panels in, and then glue on this, and then the whole cover should be good to go. And then I need to pick paper. And like I said, I'm going to do, how many signatures should I do for this? Let's see. We're at about 2-ish, so I could do 3 at quarter, no, half, 1, and 1 1/4 measurements. I think that will be good. So maybe in the meantime, I'll also pull paper till I come back, and then we can make the signatures. So this one's actually moving, it's gonna move pretty quick, but I'm not gonna do like, I will do some tags, some things like that, but I'm not gonna go crazy town because I want them to be able to use these as writing journals and to make sure I get them both done before I leave and give them a little treat. Yeah, because they're like family. So we'll stop the video here and I will see you back for another one. I might record it today, but I might not post it tomorrow. We'll see how long this little stinker here takes to upload. Have a good night. Bye.